Hello friends and welcome back to Oscar's Cozy Corner. Before we dive into today's video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you. We actually hit 500 subscribers over the past couple of days, which is a huge milestone for me. I am so grateful to everyone who's been watching, commenting and supporting the channel. I did make a small community post about this, but it really does mean a lot to me, so thank you. Now onto some more good news. After days of dealing with that very frustrating Scrooge's store bug that I made a video on last week, I have finally figured out the cause. And surprise, it wasn't Eternity Isle after all, it's actually linked to Tiana. So if you saw my last video, you'll remember how my game kept crashing whenever I tried to order furniture from Scrooge's catalogue. At first I thought it had something to do with entering from Eternity Isle because that was really the only thing that I could pick up on that I did differently that day. But after even uninstalling and reinstalling the game and trying everything else under the sun, I was still stuck with the same problem literally this morning. But here's the thing, it turns out that the issue was actually related to Tiana's questline. So after seeing multiple reports on Discord about the bug fixing itself after a few days, and there were people saying that it fixed itself after 1 day, there were people saying it fixed itself after 4 days. For me, this was the 6th day and it was starting to get really frustrating. So I started wondering if something was triggering that fix for those players. I went through my game and then I realized that I was actually halfway through Tiana's Back from the Bayou quest when the bug first appeared. So I decided to finish her questline this morning, every single quest, to see if it made a difference, and it did. After completing the final quest, Villagers on Parade, the bug was completely gone. I could now order from Scrooge's store without any issues. I can't say for certain if the bug resolved itself before that point in the questline, because I did speedrun them, so I didn't check Scrooge's after every single quest. But I do know for sure that I was on the Back from the Bayou quest, and it did resolve itself after the Villagers on Parade quest. That would also explain why some players never actually encountered the issue at all, because if they completed Tiana's quest quickly or even on the day that the update dropped, then maybe they didn't go to Scrooge's to order anything and therefore never experienced it. So despite this being really good news, and I'm happy that I managed to fix it, I shouldn't really have had to figure this out on my own. There's quite a number of reports in the official Discord channel now from people experiencing the exact same bug, and there will be new players coming in like over the next few months that only unlock Tiana in a few months' time. And if they have the same issue, how are they going to know how to fix it? Because there's no official word from Gameloft. I had to dig as much as I could through like forums and try and compare experiences and even just try random fixes just to get back to playing normally. So for something as possibly disruptive as this, because there are a number of quests where you have to purchase stuff from Scrooge, I feel like Gameloft does need to step up and keep us informed about issues like this. Like I said in the last video, it's not on the Trello board, it doesn't appear anywhere, they don't say they're aware of it, even though now there is possibly a fix for it. Especially when I've seen players mention that they're waiting between 1, 4, 6 days for it to fix itself. That's not good enough because it's not fixing itself. Something's happening that's triggering the fix, and people really need to be made aware of it. They are doing much better at communicating certain things, but we still need better and more clear updates from the devs on what's happening, I think, especially when there are a number of issues still affecting players. It's nowhere near as bad as it was a couple of months ago, but I'm still seeing reports of constant crashes, you know, really odd bugs in the game that just throw off the idea of it being sort of stable and just in a good place. But I really do think that players shouldn't be left to troubleshoot by themselves, especially when it's not necessarily a user error issue, because I was starting to gaslight myself into thinking, well, I've done something, you know, what did I do that made this break? But it wasn't me. I was able to fix it in the end, but I shouldn't have had to fix it. So what does this mean for you? If you are in the middle of Tiana's quest and you are experiencing this bug, then try speeding through a quest line to see if it resolves itself. It is frustrating, but it's better than waiting around for a patch or a hotfix that probably is never going to come. We'll have to see if they pick up on this and they put some sort of information out on the Trello or maybe even a tweet. They might even fix this by the October update, but from the look of it, I don't even know if they are aware of it. This is all I can do to really give people some sort of heads up. I do hope that this helps anyone out there who might be dealing with this same issue. I know how annoying it is when the game keeps crashing over and over and over again, especially for something as simple as ordering furniture. Unfortunately, I cannot replicate it again because obviously I've completed the quests, but if there is anyone having this issue and you did find that speedrunning the quest line did resolve it, then please do let me know, because that gives me more of a confirmation that that is what's happened and that is how to fix it. Hopefully this gives Gameloft some insight into what's going on and we can see an official fix soon, especially like I said, for players who might not have even started the game yet and they run into this in 6 months time. Thank you for watching everyone, and again thank you for the 500 subscribers. I will be back soon with more updates and hopefully less bug related news. Take care for now, I will catch you in the next one, and I will of course see you in the valley.